Lepas tu you post dekat girlfriend you dengan boyfriend you. Bagi tahu. Tengoklah ada gambar I dekat YouTube. Alright. Okay. Alright. Boleh Daniel. Daniel ni nak panggil Azfar ke Daniel?
Panggil Azfar, madam.
Azfar Okay. Dah breakfast belum?
Belum juga.
Belum juga Sama macam anak saya. Tak breakfast. Okay. Penat buat air tapi tak minum. Okay. Alright. So kita sambung. Nak share. Okay. Dekat dalam honesty. Sekejap saya tengok. Soalan A dia. Okay. Soalan A boleh jawab. Okay. Mungkin nanti saya nak minta tolong Muaz kelas rep. Muaz.
Akmal madam.
Siapa? Akmal.
Muaz kelas D.
Oh. Saya pernah confuse ni. Okey tak apa. Saya nak minta tolong nanti kelas rep tunggu lepas habis kelas Bila cakap banyak, saya semalam 8 jam cakap. Okey. Saya nak tanya sikit. You all realize that under the same case, you will face a few topics. Question come from different topics. Kan? Come from different chapters. Alright? So, basically, you have to read or look at the chapter 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 in order for you to answer this type of question. Okay, basically this question based on the chapter 8 lah kalau untuk honesty. Tapi untuk the other two cases that I have posted in your Google Classroom, it touch chapter 11 as well. Okay, chapter 11 combined with chapter 8. So kalau you tak jumpa dalam buku, dalam chapter yang terlibat, please refer to other chapters as well. Alright, okay. Mungkin Aznul nak baca untuk saya dah terkak dah.
Boleh madam.
Okay, please.
Okay, for the question A, explain the advantage of the adaptive new entry strategy that the founders of Honesty have taken to get a foothold in the beverage market. So the answer, advantage of the adaptive new entry strategy that the founders of Honesty have taken to get a foothold in the beverage market are: Honesty may utilize such standard as a guide to determine whether it's time to adjust its plan. They are changing or adapting existing comparable item on the market that they may fill a void in the beverage business and hence provide fresh value to customers. By having this, Honesty may gain market share and may attract a new or existing customer who like less sweet beverage.
Can you increase the size or not? The size of the font? Okay. Advantage of the adaptive new entry strategy that the founders of Honesty have taken to get foothold in the beverage of Honesty may utilize such standard as a guide to determine whether it's time to adjust its plan. They are changing or adapting existing comparable items on the market that they felt may fill a void in the beverage business and hence provide fresh value to the customer. By having this, Honesty may gain market share. Okay, under this section, explain the advantage of the adaptive new entry strategy. Okay, can you look at page mana tu, Aznul? Adaptive.
Ada dalam buku teks.
Page berapa? Ada tak? dekat entry strategy tadi. Page 248.
Page 249.
248, 249. Alright, so this is about adaptive entry strategy. Okay, and adaptive mean stay between pure innovation and simple imitation. It is actually involved with taking an existing idea and adapting it to a particular situation, right? Okay, and what are the advantages of adaptive new entry? Okay, kalau you nampak dekat sini, bila dia kata advantage sahaja, maknanya seolah-olah dia minta satu saja. Then you have to explain in detail. So you have here, kalau you tengok advantage yang dibagi ialah Okay, so if I look here, may utilize such standard as a guide to determine. Okay, I'll give you half mark for that as a guide to determine whether it is time to adjust its plan. Okay, and there are changing or adopting existing comparable items on the market that they felt may fill a void in the beverage business. Another half mark, and hence provide fresh value to customers. All right, fresh value to customers. Another half mark. By having the honesty market share, half mark. Attracting new existing customer, another half mark. All right, so what else can you include in your answer? You may mention about the honesty, I think aware about the marketplace condition, and thus that's why it conceived the adaptive new entry strategy to capitalize the current trend. So that's why it modified or adapted existing similar product in the market which they believe could fill the void. Yang you tulis kat atas tu lah. Alright, in the beverage industry to create new value. So that's why you get the marks there. You may attract existing new customer you dah ada. Maybe you can mention here, add some more, where the new customers who prefer less sweet but flavorful beverage, hence can position their business and capture market share tu you dah ada lah. Alright. Flavorful beverage. Okay. Alright. Okay. So mungkin you boleh include what else selain daripada tu yang ada dekat dalam case you boleh masukkan. Alright. Right, and then we look at the pitfall that might limit the success of honesty adaptive new strategy. Right, the pitfall is also in your text, and you also have to use the ideas from the passage yang ada dekat dalam you punya case, kalau boleh. Sebab kalau tidak dia jadi tidak panjang. Alright, tak cukup point. The success of its adaptive entrance strategy will be limited if honesty does nothing to discourage. Itu yang mana satu? Several pitfall tu. The first one, value proposition must be perceived as unique. Discourage nearby competitor from copying the new first client retention strategy and will suffer a negative effect. Honesty does nothing to discourage a nearby competitors from copying the new firm client retention strategy. Does this come from the textbook? Apa nama Aznul?
dari textbook madam. Lepas tu saya paraphrase sikit.
Ha?
Dari textbook lepas tu saya paraphrase sikit.
Page 349 eh?
249
Customers may move away from honesty product if the HT idea is duplicated, since customer want to explore new brands or flavor, which may restrict the effectiveness of the honesty adaptive entry strategy. By this, honesty would have a difficult time keeping the concept new and fresh. Okay. It is a challenge actually for honesty to keep its idea fresh. Once it being copied by others, so HT must find ways to adapt and improve the product offered. It seems obvious, I think, that honesty, in addition to develop other bottle tea flavors. Okay, so mungkin you kena cerita sikit lah dekat situ. Alright, the challenge that the company or honesty need to face. They need to keep the company, the product, the idea is fresh all the time. That is for part 2. Bahagian 2 you. Challenge for the company to keep the product or to keep the idea fresh, remain fresh. If not, then the company need to always improvise the product continuously. Itu dekat bahagian jawapan you yang nombor 2, point you yang nombor 2, sebab saya nampak ada difficult time keeping its concept new and fresh. Alright. Okay, and number 3, the product from honesty must be seen as a unique because potential customers will see the product must capable and satisfy their demand. Alright, if they think the HT product not unique, they may not be interested to try HT product. So adaptive new strategy may be limited if buyer do not think and perceive the honesty has a competitive advantage over competitors because the product is made with actuality. Alright, okay, that one you can have I think 2.5 mark. Dekat atas tu unique 1.5 markah, demand 1.5 markah. Okay, they think IT product is not unique, they may not interested, another half mark. Okay, adaptive new strategy. So you can have 2.5 or 3 marks untuk point untuk point nombor 3. Tapi point nombor 1 tu tak cukup. Tak cukup, you only have 2 marks from there. The success of its adaptive entrance entry will be limited if honesty does nothing to discourage a nearby competitors from copying the new firm's client retention strategy. Avoid longer line, sebab apa? Kalau tidak nanti susah yang dapat. Kalau macam saya, mark saya akan bagilah. Kalau you buat panjang-panjang tu, you will get lah 1 mark kalau ada 2 point from there. Actually will be limited. Kan? They will be limited je, you boleh dapat 0.5 point and another one is half point. It will suffer negative effect and the competitor will go to great length to retain another. So dapat 1.5 ataupun the most 2. 1.5 biasanya kalau dia pendek sangat. Okay, sebab markah pemberian markah berasas kepada setengah. Dia kita bagi you satu sebab kalau dia 1 point macam tu, right? Okay. Tapi it's acceptable answer. So kalau you mention about the value proposition must be perceived unique, kat mana yang tu ke atau yang bawah tadi okay, number 3. Okay. Right, number 3. Yang atas is actually adaptation ke? Mimicking the new firm's adaptation to hold on its customer. Competitors do everything in a way to continue to ensure they can hold to their customers. Tambah sikit lah nanti. Alright. Add more. Yeah, okay. Discuss about the customers. Unit, sebab kita dah mention kalau sukses Anybody else having a different answer? Saya cuba tengok orang lainnya jawapannya.
Okay, madam.
Ada yang nak share dekat chat ataupun dekat screen?
Saya share je, madam.
Ya. Alright, okay. That is the first point. I think the value proposition must be perceived as unique. Alright, so you can use that point, and of course you have to use that. Okay, untuk you dapat tunjukkan yang you ambil daripada textbook. Alright, the value proposition must be perceived as unique. Right, if the potential customers of honesty believe a new product is meeting their needs, they will have little motivation to try it. All right. Okay, and if they found if they have interest in that, so they will try it. Okay, this actually will motivate them to purchase the product or to try the product. However, if honesty does not perceive that their product is unique, kalau kita kata if honesty yang does not perceive that their product is unique, tak kena kan? Kalau kita nak kata if customers of honesty, tertinggal kot. If you yourself perceive that the product is not unique, then therefore you will not produce a product.
Madam, customer.
If customers of honesty does not perceive that their product, that honesty product is unique and has a competitive advantage when compared to the other competitors, therefore this will lead to what? What can you see? Reduce the motivation pun boleh. They will lead to the no interest of purchase or try the product itself. Kalau dia memang tak, kalau lah customer yang perceive, because when you prepare the product, you know that the product can be sellable. Betul tak? Okay, whether it is sellable or not, you dah study awal dulu. Tapi if you look at your customers, you rasa unik tapi orang lain tak rasa unik. Alright, so if your customers think that it is not unique, then therefore they will not purchase the product. This will lead to the loss of customers. Then you will face a reduction in the revenue, or you may incur losses if you incurred startup cost tadi kan, betul tak? Kalau you incur startup cost and the product cannot be accepted by the market, then you will incur huge loss. You cannot make money from there. Alright, and T-Java, it might limit the success of honesty in adaptive new entrant approach. Okay, you can include that. That is the close competitors of honesty. Okay, you may create story if the T-Java produce better drinks compared to honesty, they might steal honesty customer kan, betul tak? Kalau it's no longer unique to the customers, so you will lose to T-Java. Okay, itu kalau fit fall lah. Kalau you punya success of adaptive tu tak sukses lah Okay, alright. And challenging to keep the idea fresh. Okay, if the attractive features of honesty such as culturally authentic, variety of flavors, and all naturals are copied. Seth and Barry must find ways to adapt and improve the product or service offering. Okay, you must continuously improve or make product innovation in order for you to remain exists and the product keep fresh or the idea keep fresh. So maknanya better to use continuously. Okay, to have a product innovation continuously. All right, it must be service offering. If they ignore the importance of keeping the idea fresh, it may give the opportunity for the competitors to lure away their customer. Right, betul. This will negatively impact honesty as customers are likely to try a better product than meet their that can meet their expectation. Right, betul. Okay, you may add up a few one more line yang tadi dekat atas tu, they have to keep their idea fresh and make a product innovation continuously to ensure the existence of the companies in a long run. Okay, itu akan tolong you dapat markah yang lebih banyak. Alright, then I look at the third point. Nothing to prevent a close competitor from mimicking the new firm adaptation as a way to hold on to its customers. Alright, that is the right one to prevent a close competitor from mimicking. So we cannot stop others to copy our product. Right, so the existing competitors will surely do anything including copying honesty, adaptation to prevent their customers. Sebab itu ada wujudnya barang-barang yang sama, ada what we call substitute to the product. Kan, substitute to the product just because they try to copy our product, and sometimes the second mover will produce better than us. Okay, because they learn from our mistake. Alright, so maybe the existing competitor will surely do anything, including copying honesty, adaptation to prevent their customer from switching away. Of course, they want to keep their customers, especially the loyal customers, or even they try to attract this Java customer, alright, to maintain the position or to improvise the position in the industry, they have to do the product innovations, alright, and honesty should be able to defend its market position and build its competitive advantage to deal with competitor possible and negatively impact the business success if honesty is not prepared. Right, okay, a good answer. Where even it is shorter, you can get 3 marks straight away dekat situ. Okay, so maybe untuk yang atas tadi tambah sikit, then you can share with your colleague. Alright, please share with others, Najah. Alright, siapa lagi nak share jawapan? Ada lain yang prepare jawapan nak saya semak? Najah, maybe you can share with saya suggest bila kita dah bincang, kita dah discuss ataupun dah tengok balik video, dah tengok komen kan, apa yang you boleh buat ialah you since katalah Najah punya being selected dan katalah bagus ataupun mungkin sebahagian A bagus, B tak berapa bagus, so what you need to do, you can combine and work together. Okay, you copy, then A mungkin ambil Aznul, lepas tu B ambil Najah punya, masukkan, dan C mungkin ambil Azfar punya. You dah combine and you produce one good ways of answering the question, and then you share among your class member, not only to your group members. Alright, that is how you share the ilmu. Okay, walaupun ada yang bagus, ada yang tak buat. Okay, ni semua usaha kita. Allah yang akan tentukan kemudian siapa yang nak dibagi pahala atau tidak diberi pahala. Okey, jangan berkiralah pada orang yang tak buat, biarkan dia terus tak buat. Okey, kalau you buat, you jangan kira asyik aku saja yang buat. To those yang buat, dia akan banyak dapat faedahnya. Okey, yang tak buat itu terserah urusan Allah untuk mengaturnya. Okey, tetapi kita banyak-banyaklah kongsi ilmu supaya kita jadi lebih pandai. Orang yang banyak berkongsi ni banyak kelebihannya. Alright. To those yang tak buat pun, jangan kita selalu sangka buruk dengan mereka. Mungkin mereka ada masalah tersendiri yang kita tidak tahu. Tetapi jika yang tak buat itu terdiri dari hamba Allah yang malas, orang yang malas Allah kata orang yang sangat rugi. Okay, kita ada few weeks to go. You have another 2 semesters to go. Just improvise yourself. If you don't have interest in my paper, it's okay to me. Okay, you have to learn. You got no choice. Okay, you have to learn and get something from me. Okay, saya faham you anak-anak, tapi kita kena ada tanggungjawab. Kita kena tukar sikit karakter kita. Jadi orang yang lebih bertenaga di pagi-pagi Jumaat macam ni. Make yourself fresh. Sebab kejap lagi especially orang lelaki nak pergi sembahyang Jumaat. Jangan kita ikutkan sangat malas. Memang kalau dalam keadaan environment, saya tak minat nak belentir, tapi saya rasa kita berbual lah pagi ni lebih baik. I better stop this. Sekejap before we